Okay. Cool. Oh, hey, hello. Give me 1 second. Stupid cat hair everywhere. Give me 1 second. Oh, goodness, that's loud. Hello.
There.
Alright, so I am streaming.
Yo.
There we go.
Hola.
Hola. No quests. Alrighty.
Anybody here?
Oh, 1 second. Can you hear me?
Am I stupid or something?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yo, if you're here, type something. Not in like stream, but like, you know, Skype.
Alright.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Hello?
Okay. How about now?
Are you muted? You muted, mate? You muted? That's it.
Sure.
You. 1 sec. He said 1 sec. Oh, wait, what's up?
Alrighty. Give me 1 second, friend. I don't know. I'm just gonna place you there. Okay. And that there. That one. Okay. Alright, can you hear me now?
There we go. There we go.
I think honestly what happened was since my tablet was already on and I was calling you on Skype on my phone, it transferred to my tablet somehow. I don't know, but hey, it works now. So I am streaming.
Trying to find a good song. I feel like the beginning of time is my song I want.
I don't know what song I want. What song do I want?
What color? What background should I get?
We'll just keep with normal stuff right now.
Normal stuff right now, okay. So everything blue, and the custom song's already there, so.
Cool. I'm gonna choose my song real quick. Are you on stream or no?
Yeah, I'm streaming, so.
Alright. If I'm not mistaken.
You're streaming, right?
If I'm not mistaken, what you can do is if you press Windows tab, you can have two windows open at once.
Windows tab.
If you're on computer.
Yeah, I'm on computer. I have Windows 8.
Yeah, that's fine. I think. Yeah. Try Windows tab on your keyboard.
That just brings me to the start page.
Does it show any windows? Like small little windows?
No, I don't really care about it anyways.
Oh well.
There we go, building tips, okay. Just gonna like it because I know you need to feed your family.
I don't know which song to choose. I'm just gonna go with this one because why not? Okay. Nice. Okay.
Mute that.
So can you see my screen? Can you see me flailing everywhere?
Yeah, I can see you choosing a song.
Cool. Okay.
Steam health is excellent, right?
Should be. Yeah,
yeah, you're around. You're scooting around. Yeah, you can stop. Jesus.
Is mine delayed as well?
Okay, do a platform. I understand by like choose the freaking thing, but just do the platform.
Is my stream delayed as well?
Yeah, I can see what you're doing, and just waiting for the platform.
Okay. I'm just gonna build a small, simple layout. As possible. Oh, okay. I don't care. Get out of here, man. I don't know where to put this.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good song. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Crispy. I heard noise in the background. I'm like, what the frick?
I'm gonna mute.
You got your song and everything, right?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna mute the microphone because I don't want any sort of inception going on.
If you're like watching your, see, here's the thing. If you have a computer?
No.
Okay, well, quick tip: if you ever do get a computer and you live stream on it, never like go to the Creator Studio and like not mute your thing, cause basically it'll like go through like a million times and you'll just hear the same exact things over and over.
I know. I always have my.
It happened to me.
I always have it muted because I always hear that weak minute sounds like.
It's like spooky. It hurts.
Yep, indeed it does. Is anyone else here? Nope.
Like I was wondering what happened, and then I finally knew. I'm like, oh wait a second. And I mute it all the time, so I can't hear myself if I'm like, whatever. If I do voice crack or anything, I can't hear myself.
I'm just gonna build a simple layout real quick. You can go ahead and copy me if you want.
I saw you do the layout. I'm gonna do what you did.
Very cool. Well, actually, what I can do, while I'm on my tablet and while I'm on my phone. There we go.
Just gonna do.
I'm gonna go on your stream
this.
so I can see what you're doing.
You're gonna go on my stream, okay?
So I have two things at once, so I know what's going on and what's not going on.
I accidentally did that. Did not mean to do it.
Right, give me 1 second.
Edit. Okay.
So you're that guy. You're Judy Fools. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I really just want to freaking make a demon. That would be crazy.
Let's call volume.
And no one will ever beat it. Not even Ryan.
Alright, so what are you doing right now? Do you already have your layout done, or are you still building it?
I'm done. I'm just doing a simple thing.
You had to make an answer quiz level. 1 second. Okay, so right now you're building a small little base platform.
Yeah.
Alright, so so this is your little, oh, so this is my little, I can't think right now.
No, I didn't mean to do that. No.
I can't think.
Can't think?
I can't think, no.
Okay, let me go back to your stream. Oh god, you're way ahead of me. The 9 circles. Oh, the kid wants to learn how to make a 9 circles.
Yeah, I know. Are you doing level request?
I have no clue. I'm gonna do the werewolf thing again. So it's Dark TV now, yeah. Don't hate.
Sure, I'm trying to think right now. I can't think of what.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, I don't want to get your live stream copyrighted, so you want me to lower the music?
Oh, I have you muted. Or I turned off my media on my tablet.
Oh, okay. Well.
I'm just gonna call this a level design, or outline.
Oh, I love this song so much, Jesus.
Alrighty. Alright, so
Jesus Christ, what music is that? It's like a demon music.
So you have your outline? Alright, so go ahead and go to your bricks, or your blocks, or whatever you want to call them. We're just gonna do a simple,
what you're doing again?
Make a simple little design. So we're gonna...
Jesus Christ, you have 29 subs and you're way better than me.
Nah.
No, you are. You would've got like 2 people in here in like first minute.
Well, these are mostly people I know.
And I get like 5 people in like the first 30 minutes.
That's normally what I get too. I'm just gonna do what do I want to do. Let's do this.
You got 3 likes. I got 1. Can you teach me how to make a 9 circles, please? He's teaching me, you nerd. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it. Don't hate.
One second, Joel. I'm teaching someone at the moment, and then you can.
Okay, wait. Where did you go to?
I don't know. Maybe because you're bored. Why else would you be in the stream? You tell me. I'm just gonna do this. And that.
I have no clue what you just did.
I'm just making a simple design that's not really working out. You sound like my Snowy Panic. I don't know what that is, but okay. That guy's just like, you sound like Snowy Panic. Cool. I don't know who he is, or who she is, or what it is, but cool.
Well, that's where the rainbows are. I was wondering where the rainbow was.
Should be back here. Rainbows.
The rainbows.
Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna do that. Just delete. Nope.
Got hands in this game? Okay. It's a bit trippy.
You don't know there's hands?
I just never knew there was hands in this game.
Oh. I am a guy. Oh, the other guy's a guy. Yeah, okay, cool.
I want to delete that, actually.
Okay.
Oh, why do I do that?
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead, you can copy me if you want. I'm gonna do a black background.
Here, black
Sorry,
round.
this. Okay. Oh, flags. So right now I'm seeing you putting random glowy stuff inside. So this is the design I learned myself from one of my levels I have right now.
Yeah, I have a level. It's called Territory.
This is just the random design thing I have.
New. Honestly, for my first level, Territory, it's actually pretty good in my way. I like it. Here's their opinions. Hold up. I did not mean to do that.
I thought we were already friends, Joel. Okay,
This.
oh, get out of here, stupid sign. I don't know why, but I really don't use a lot of glow in my levels. Just one of the things I really don't do. But I guess now I'm doing it. One thing RobTop needs to. One thing Rob. So. Okay. I don't think there's Inception. No, there's not. Go ahead and open this up. Okay. Real quick. Doing this. I'm just doing with a simple black and white level.
Simple black and white level.
Yeah, that's one of the guys in my chat's like, hey, you should add color first. But I'm just doing a simple black and white level right now. But one thing RobTop needs to fix is his glowy stuff. Like his is, it's just so glitchy. A lot of the items in the 2.1 update leaves the box. It's silly.
Right here, I have an idea of doing. Where's the portals? Yeah, it's right there. Okay.
I don't think I've ever used the slope ones before.
Okay, so it's gonna go right there. That's good.
Okay. Guess I'm just doing this then. Cool. Okay. Yep. Nope. Yep. I don't. Okay. Just gonna do this. There we go. There we go. Cool. I guess that's that. Oh, hello, Dark Vapor. Okay, so this is my little layout.
I have to check my stream.
Let me check first. Okay.
Yeah, still, it's something like girl.
I see a small UFO. It's your boy.
That's what I wanted, the UFO. Good.
How many
Good
people do I
sign.
have on my stream? I have 5 people watching.
Yeah, see?
Well, it's not that. It's just the people that have watched my streams before. So, and then we're friends. I'm the most popular person here. Yeah, indeed you are. You have the most subscribers, I
The
think.
highest amount of stream. The highest amount of people on my stream was when I was making a Call of Duty video. Or stream.
So I guess this is just gonna be my small little layout of a level.
The background, I'm actually going to make a...
I don't know where to put this thing.
I don't want to
I'm
do
gonna move over here because I don't really use those. Okay. So here's my beautiful layout. Do you see it?
Hold up. I want to see your... Jesus Christ! How do you get that glow?
Funny thing is though, I really don't use the glow.
How do you get the glow?
So this little area right here, next to the chain, that's pretty much the glowing area. You know where you got your little faded spikes? Where you got these things. So like, you know how you got these little spike things, right?
Yeah, mine's a sad one. It's really sad. It's not even good to see.
Cap. Okay. I don't think I've eaten anything today. Hello, Luciano. I have a lot of kappas on my stream. Interesting. No joke though. Like they just keep saying, like they'll say a word if someone says hi, and then at the end they'll put kappa, or they just spam kappa in the chat. It's funny, I guess. It's funny. It's not funny. It's weird. It's okay. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so you wanna get into the building tips, or are you just gonna keep building your level?
Building tips.
All right. So go ahead. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was trying to make a level for some reason. Go ahead and just clear out everything because we don't really need it because it's not going to be a level. So do edit swipe, grab onto everything, then press the trash can at the top left corner. Or space. So go ahead and just like, just going to do a blue background, I guess. Copy, paste.
It's all gone.
All
I hope
right.
that's all gone.
So
Yeah, okay, it's all gone.
not on my screen. Why do you have a bunch of slopes?
How?
On my screen,
I have a bunch of what?
on my screen for your live stream, it just showed a bunch of slopes. It was funny.
Yeah.
One thing you should take into consideration, don't try to use the rotate button much unless you're trying to do like a precise rotation on a certain object.
Yeah, that's what I use it for.
But if you're just trying to like straighten it out and all that, just use the edit. Make sure the blocks are. Yeah. Another tip, make sure blocks are designed. Yes. You don't always want to have a level and then the outlines are just kind of outlines like this.
Yeah.
Because if they're just an outline like this, it's boring. So just for light.
I'm more of a wave guy. Get me a wave.
I used to be like that. I used to always use the wave whenever something like the music drops and all that.
Yeah, I love the wave.
Certain songs I still use it, even though it makes no sense or doesn't go along with the music. But I used to do that all the time. Now it just really depends on how I would think the song would go or the level would go. So here's my beautiful box. You smell like a pineapple. No, apparently I smell like a pineapple. Interesting. Okay.
What are you doing now?
So go ahead and just check my stream if you and. Normally what people use in 2.1, they use very sophisticated decorations where they get different decorations and stack them on each other. Like they'll do this.
I have no clue what the box is for.
What the what is for?
The box you made.
This is just going to be my little design I was talking about. So like here's my little box. And now what I'm going to do, we're just going to put a random design. So we're going to do this, that, that, and that.
Hold up.
So like now I have some sort of adorable box.
You didn't even put designs in the box yet.
Well, I did on mine, but not on the stream.
Delay. Oh, I'm way behind, that's why.
I smell like a pineapple. I wonder if the stream is even like... You have 75 subscribers, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, hello, Captain Panda. Oh, that's too big. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good.
Mine looks nothing close.
No, that's not what I wanted.
I did not mean to do that. Screw the swipe. Hold up.
I'm still popular. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Delete. Sign's perfect. I need to...
There we go.
What's this? Okay.
Right.
That's that.
Also, do you use start positions in your level or no?
Do I use what?
Start positions in your levels?
I mean, yeah, sometimes. Not much.
Normally you would do it, so like practice and see how well it would look. Like if you're going to some sort of box. Plus, I like to only use it whenever finally I have like, I don't know, say I have a really big level.
Yeah.
And then say I want to actually know how long I have until I beat it, like, you know, the progression and all that. I use start position, because if you use start position, it doesn't save your progress of a percentage. So if you die, you just die and go back to the beginning without any percentage showing up like new best. I only do that whenever I'm actually finally done with the level. If that makes any sense, which probably doesn't.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even know how this turn blade is, because I normally don't just walk up to someone's streams like, hey, you want to know some building tips?
Yeah.
It's very strange, but okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna give a nice little color. Also, if you have a level, right, and say you have really dark colors, like you know how you're saying, like if you have really dark colors or certain songs sound like a demon.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. So if you have a really nice song that you would think would make a pretty cool level, then you would, what I like to do, I don't know how it works for me, but what I like to do is whenever I hear a song, depending on how the song's like tempo and the vibe, pretty much feeling of it,
Yeah.
depends on the colors of the level.
Yeah.
So like, for example, if I were to have this song, then obviously you would think of it as a really fast level, not a really short and easy level. You would think of it as a more fast-paced and quick timing and reflexes and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So that's another thing to put in consideration. Depending on what song you use, you should always use depending on if it's like if the song's really fast paced.
My song's like a normal song, it's just slowly paced.
Now you can make hard levels out of that, but you wouldn't want to really make it. It depends on the, again, it all just depends and goes down onto what kind of song it is and colors, and, or at least that's what I like to do. Another thing I like to do, you can do it, I could care less, is I don't like to follow trends. Like that's one reason why I don't like a lot of online levels these days, unless it's a really creative and cool one. They all have almost the same level design. It's like, oh, okay. I mean, it looks cool and all, but it's all pretty much the same.
Yeah.
So, do you know how to use most of the triggers?
No, I don't know most.
Okay. Which ones do you not know how to use? Oh, there goes Matt.
It depends what ones I don't know how to use. Like, animation, I'm kind of familiar with.
Animate's one of the easiest triggers.
I'm not really that good with mostly all, like, because I don't use triggers that much, you know what I mean?
I normally don't, unless it's the alpha trigger or the toggle trigger.
Yeah.
Alpha trigger makes everything invisible or like changes the opacity of it. Toggle makes something disappear or appear. Sometimes I'll use move, since most times.
I really want to know how people do it, like you know when right when the beat drops, it like changes color, like complete different color.
Mhm.
I mean that's also one I like. What?
You don't know how to change. Wait, so you're saying like if your starting background when you start the level is purple and black, and then the beat drops, you don't know how to change the color from purple and black to like green and blue?
Yeah, something like that. I'm not that good.
Yeah, it was confusing with the 2.1 update, because what he did was he took the whole entire color switch and put everything into there. It took me a month after 2.1 came out to find out how to change all the colors and all of that.
Mhm.
So, if you want, I will show you how to do that.
Yeah, I'm just going on with my stream.
So what you want to do is go to the background tab.
Background pad. Okay.
Get the color.
I already have the color for the background.
No, get the color switch.
I'll get the color switch.
Mhm. It's 3 little circles with Hello Farlanders. It's 3 little circles. It's red, blue, and green.
Yeah, I'm already there.
Alright, now place it wherever you want for the background to change.
Okay, hold up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and place it over here.
It's COL, right?
Yep.
is I edit object and I select the color.
Yeah, okay, so you edit your object, right? Oh, 1 second. So you edit your object.
Yeah.
And then you see the little... You see the little...
wheel, the color wheel.
Yeah, you see the little plus sign at the very right area? There's like a little plus sign.
Yeah, it says color ID.
Click the plus sign and then choose BG or ground 1, or G1, or object or color. So if you choose BG, and you do...
Okay, and now I pick the color on the
color wheel. And depending on your where was I getting with this?
I'm gonna move this to where like the beat actually drops. Literally right there.
Now one thing one thing you do want to do, you always want to make sure you don't have abnormal colors. So like if you have your background as red and your ground is blue, it's not going to look too well.
Yeah. Move it right there now. This spot, I'm gonna do more to it, like...
Why do you have a random chain?
I have a random what?
You have a random chain in your block. Why don't you flip it?
Random chain in my block? What do you mean?
So like, look at my stream real quick.
Yeah.
You have a block like this. Or a chain like this. I don't know if you can see it yet, but...
Yeah, I have that chain.
What you should do is...
flip it around? Yeah, okay.
Another thing I've seen that's kind of popular around any sort of level is like a shade. So like if you have, let's say you have a random music note, we're going to flip it. No, we're not going to flip it, never mind. We're not going to flip it, that's a bad idea. B2. And I'm going to go to color 3, so black.
Yep, that would kill you, definitely. No, my chain disappeared, screw off.
There we go. Like if you look, my little music note has like a depth feel.
Yeah.
No, it's not that big. It's been noticed. Let's fix that. Also, you'll have to know when it's appropriate to use a certain thing. Like if you're using scale, like the scale edit, you want to know when it's appropriate to use it. You don't want to just make everything ginormous. It just look weird. Like if I just get an orb, or like a yellow orb, and make it grow for some random reason, even though it does the same thing, there's really no point unless you're trying to do a cool design.
Yeah.
So, are there a couple of things you want to know how to do that is in my limit of knowledge?
I mean, I don't really know. Like,
so like, do you know how to use the keys? Do you know how to use the keys or the pickup items?
Wait, what?
Do you know how to use the keys?
The keys? Yeah, I mean, you jump to get the key or whatever, and then you have to find the lock, and there's another way, I guess.
You don't need the lock. The lock is literally just decoration.
Oh, well then.
Do you know how to use the key, though?
I mean, the keys for the low detail mode are just for decoration, right?
But you can also use keys to, like, open new pathways to a level, or try and, like, continue on with the level. Like, if you don't get the key, this thing's gonna kill you. Or
True.
if you get this key, a passageway opens up to a coin.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Always be smart with your coins. Don't just place them randomly in a level. Like, yeah, they won't be able to get this when they can just jump and get it. Or just place them for the player to get because it's no use.
Yeah.
So. So what triggers are you not really familiar with?
I mean, I really want to use the animation trigger because of want to use it. I know how to use the shake.
Shake's easy.
I'm trying to look around. I don't understand crap they say. Stop your icon or something.
Hmm?
The stop trigger to stop your icon.
No. So say you have
Stop.
So you have a move trigger or a bunch of triggers in a chain. The stop trigger, if you put in, so like say for the stop trigger, you have 3 for the number, right? And then you plug that into or you put the number into all the other triggers that are in a chain that interact with each other.
Yeah.
And then you pass the stop trigger, all of those other triggers will stop doing what they're doing.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So like say you have a trigger and you don't know how to turn it off or do the opposite of what it's doing. That's pretty much what it does. It stops it.
Yeah. Okay.
What else? You know how to use the rotate triggers?
The what trigger?
Rotate.
Rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. What does that do exactly? It's just like rotate an object.
Mm-hmm. It was very confusing at first for me, and then I was like, oh wait, that makes a little more sense.
Maybe.
Let's do this random design. Here we go. I'll do... details. 4, 5.
Chains. Where are the chains again? Yep, right there.
Also, another thing to keep in mind is lately, throughout all levels, a lot of layering is used, if that makes sense. Like, you know how some people have those really cool 3D backgrounds that move?
Yeah.
You know how, like, some of them are, like, behind each other?
Yeah.
It's an easy thing to do.
Kill.
That's not good. Nope. 4, 2. Yeah. So, real quick, what I want you to do: place an outline block, not a line or anything.
Place a what?
Outline block, not a line or corner piece, but an actual block, but an outline of it.
What do you want me to place it?
Just place it after the ball portal.
How do you? Oh, whatever. Okay. Put it right there, I guess.
Give me a second. I need your streaming to catch up.
Yep. There's like.
There we go.
There, I placed it well on the stream. I did.
All right. Now go ahead and place a rotate trigger.
Right under it?
No. You can place it, well, preferably place it, place it a little bit out of the level so it doesn't mess with anything of the level. So like if you have it behind a rock or a block or some sort, you'd have to edit it and try and pull it out, you know? So just like put
right
it in
here?
the sky.
I just put it where you put it. No, you put it all the way up there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, free move, edit, up here.
Alright, now
right
go ahead
there,
and press.
I guess you could say.
Go ahead and press edit out. Go ahead and edit it. And then, so the center group.
The center group, hold up. Okay, center group ID.
So that is the middle of the object. So in my case, it's this little block in the middle.
So I'll put that number like.
It's just 1 second. So look at my stream for a second.
Yeah.
Now, you see how there's a block in between the spikes?
Yeah.
That's your center. So you go ahead and press edit group, next free, add one. And then do it the same with your outline.
Edit group. Edit group ID 1. Okay.
Alright, so let me see what you've done in your stream. 1 second. Oh snap. So make sure you press add, otherwise the group won't be added into it.
Oh, okay, yeah, add, done.
So now in that little small darker box it should show a 1.
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Check.
Now go ahead and edit your rotate trigger.
Edit object, okay.
Alright. Now put in the center group 1.
1, okay.
Alright. And now if you had other things surrounding your object, like I have my spikes.
Yeah.
Edit
I
those.
just have a box. I'm going to put something in there, I guess.
And then you would put...
Oh, just put a spike, because you know, you put a spike.
And then every time... So whatever I like to do to make sure, or to keep organized, to know I have, or which group I didn't use, because say you have a move trigger, and you put the ID as number 1, you edit another object and that's 1, so that object moves. But then you also put another move trigger for it to do a different thing, and you put 1, and you do another object that has 1, then it's going to equalize to where, like, say you have your first move trigger going up, the object's going up, but then your second move trigger is making the object go right, then it's going to go up and right at the same time. So what I do is there's a little button next to add group ID. It says next free. Every time you click that, it tells you what group ID you haven't used yet.
Okay.
So for your outer layers, in my case the spikes, press edit group, next 3. Okay, so that's 2, add 2. And then you edit your rotate trigger.
Oh my god, I don't want to build. I want to. Jesus, I want to edit. Hold up. Edit group. And. Oh, it's so behind.
That's fine.
Okay, what happened again? Do what now?
Alright, so for your outer layer, not the center, but like your spikes,
Yeah.
edit the spikes, put them as group 2.
Yeah.
Grab your rotate
Edit
trigger.
group 2.
Grab your rotate trigger.
Add group ID 2 and then press add. Yep. Okay, now what?
And then edit your rotate trigger, and then for target group ID, which is the outer stuff of your box, put the target group ID to 2. And then for degrees up, it's like how many degrees, pretty much. It's like how fast. Or how much you want it to spin. So like if you put it as degrees, as 90 degrees, it's going to turn a little bit. But if you do 360, it's going to do a whole 360.
I'm just going to do a whole 360.
And then on the right it says times. That's like asking
That
you.
means how much time it spins.
Yeah, how many times you want it to spin. And then move times, quite explanatory how fast or slow you want it to be. So I'm just going to do 147 times, we'll do 4. Then 4 is good. So then, go here, spin. Nope, that's not what I wanted it to do.
Hold up, I think something totally went wrong.
Is it all spinning in a different section?
No, it's spinning.
Always make sure, unless you want everything to.
Somehow, I might have like I did it a little bit wrong, I guess, because for some reason, it, like when it's spinning, it glitches.
Maybe you have the move time a little too fast.
Like, watch my stream.
I am. Your scythe like went up.
Look at my stream, like, watch, see?
Yeah, I knew it flew. It flew out of the sky, and came back.
No, that's not what happened to me. It's like still on the block, but it glitches on the block.
Check your move time.
I don't care. I like it like how it is.
But always make sure you have it on lock object rotation, because otherwise the outside layers are gonna spin by themselves. So you always want to make a lock object rotation, so it thinks it's one whole object, and then it spins.
Where's the text? Hold up. Where's the A? There it is. Grab that. I'm going to size the scale a little bit up. That's fine.
Why not rotate?
It's edit objects, text. What does that mean? Now that seems like about there, and I want to with 100% butter. Jesus Christ, that noise.
What does it sound? Why is it not rotating?
That's not you.
I'll be right back. I need to go make my dad some sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
My stream turns off because I'm turning off my phone. If it turns off, that's why.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. I'm only streaming for an hour.
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay.